Hey friends, thank you so much for all of your name suggestions. I ended up going with Mystical for this look, so I'm going to walk you through everything I did. I'm using the bright brush, and I first started with this really beautiful like salmon pink color called Claire. This is one of my favorite colors to suggest for all eye colors. It's gorgeous for brown, green, blue eyes. So this look is going to be amazing for all eye colors, especially starting with this base. And I just windshield wiper motion that into the crease and basically put it all over the eyelid. This is like my setting color, if you will. And I like to always bring the lightest shade down on the lower lash line whenever I can as well, because I feel like that really helps the whole eye pop even more. And now we're gonna go in with the August shade of the month. This is the only month you're able to get this color. It's a really beautiful brown gray called Waltz. And I'm trying to create a bunch of different looks with this month for you guys, so you can really see how you use this color. I know for many people, they might think like gray, how would I use that? This I am finding, because I honestly felt the same way, I'm finding that a brown gray like this is just such a great way to add some really interesting depth to a look. So you'll see here that the look very much, if you see on the on your right hand side, how it looks like a purpley pink eyeshadow look, but that Waltz color is really giving it more of like a neutral punch and not making it too juvenile looking, if you will, with just pinks and purples. But then I put Lullaby in the crease, and then I am now taking Midnight and tapping that on the outer corner. So basically I'm just taking some shades, like ideally going from like a lightest color to a darkest color, and I'm just building up different hues of this purple on top of the brown gray to just give my eye like a lot of dimension and a lot of like gradient in the colors, so that it kind of has this really interesting fade of color to it. So I like to use the other end of the brush for Midnight, because Midnight is going to be the darkest color we're using, besides when I go in for Salem, which will be just like the eyeliner, but Midnight is the darkest like outer crease color. So I don't really want to go in with my fluffy brush with that color, because the fluffy end of the brush, because I don't want that all over the lid. What I really ideally want to do is just take the small end, tap that deep purple color on the outer corner. See how I'm just building it up here? This whole time I've been just tapping into Midnight. And then when you see me flip over to the fluffy end, that's me literally just blending the color into the crease and just making all the colors kind of marry together nicely. And then now finally, yes, you saw me lick my brush. I lick the brush, or you can use setting spray to wet the tip of the brush. And then I tap into the black matte eyeshadow called Salem, and I'm just tapping this along the outer corner of my lash line. And just kind of, once I really tap all the product onto the lash line, I'll start doing this like very subtle swiping motion, just to kind of create a small little smoky wing, and then bring a little bit on the lower lash line. Now I'm just gonna go back in with my brush, grab some of the lighter colors I started with, like Claire and Waltz and Lullaby, and just tap it on the brush and just really just blend into that crease to really make all the colors like go harmoniously. Then finally adding the shimmer shade Gigi. It's one of my absolute favorite purple shimmers, Gigi. It's amazing. And this is the final look. You guys will have to let me know what you think of this look, Mystical. And yeah, any questions at all? I added mascara, so if you guys want mascara details, you can comment mascara, but hope you guys like this.